Hey there, people. Welcome back to Spray Love. And today I'm going to talk about a fragrance that's extremely dear to my heart, and this is Neroli Outrenoir by Guerlain. So I've talked about this one uh, multiple times on this channel. I think because I really like that fragrance. Like for years, I've liked that fragrance. It's I the first time I smelled that one, I was like in heaven. It is the fragrance that to me reminds me the most of the style of music that I enjoy the most, which is French Baroque music. So I think it's really exactly like what I feel. Um, it's kind of like the scent matches well with when I listen to a French Baroque opera, such as Armide or Hippolyte Hérissi, things like that. It's a very opulent and elegant, like French perfumery style fragrance, but with a twist. Some people will say that Guerlain is a much more like a designer style brand than an actual niche brand. Um, I'm not there like to really pinpoint what is niche, what is designer, what is whatever. I think that they have an appeal to the masses. Like they do very elegant, accessible stuff, but they are still really focused on perfumery, and their ingredients are pretty much unmatched. They smell like very like luxurious, high end, a lot of natural ingredients in their fragrances. So, I mean, that's up to you to decide. But I think they're really elegant. They're really well done. Um, a lot of people can pull a lot of their fragrances off that I agree with. They have lines that compete with designer fragrances like L'Homme Ideal, but this one is more like in competition with other niche brands. This is L'Art et la Matière. As you can see, I have a bottle, like the old style of bottle that is kind of like a bookshelf. I really enjoy that kind of stackability of like the books in a bookshelf type scenario that they've put on there. I really like the new bottles too, but I'm glad to have the old one also. Um, Question of like reformulation. I do think that the if you buy one nowadays, it's pretty much the same as the Neroli Outrenoir you'll get there, as long as it's not discontinued. Sometimes I don't keep track. I just bought the fragrance, so I don't always keep track if it's still available or not. But I do think it is still available right now. You tell me if you found any other informations. Sometimes it's hard to find these lines, like the higher end Guerlain lines are hard like to find every one of them. So you can be surprised sometimes that they just pulled off like one of their offerings from the lines. But I do think this one is a pretty solid one. Um, Neroli Outre Noir is a fragrance like L'Art et la Matière is a whole line that is based around taking one matter, like one note, and just developing on it in a way that is not exactly like you typically see that note come forward. In the case of Neroli Outre Noir, it is a Neroli fragrance. Neroli fragrances are, like the one of the biggest like French perfumery and Italian perfumery ingredient that is like very soapy clean. That you normally typically it's freshies. Tons of eau de cologne have Neroli as their top note and everything. And main focus around like a lot of eau de cologne fragrances is Neroli. With Neroli Outre Noir, they took like a darker turn. That is why it's called Outre Noir. So it's a darker take on the Neroli fragrance. So it has this opulence, this elegance that comes with the darker side. It's like a very well balanced mix of like bass notes such as like benzoin, um, and also like the neroli, which is still very bright, but has like uh, an acidic sourness that isn't as bright as an eau de cologne neroli would be. And then there's a mid note of a type of tea that is very, very well done in that fragrance. It's a tea fragrance too. Some tea fragrance lovers out there, just go and check it out. It's so good. It's a smoked tea. So a smoked um I don't even remember the actual tea they use, but it's a smoked tea. I really like smoked tea I when I to drink, during the winter. So it gives off a warmth, but also a freshness from the tea leaves. It has something very soothing, very calming, but yet it is very splendid. And it does project. It has a good sillage, it projects well, it lasts a long time. It's a very masterfully well rounded fragrance. And I do think it's like something that you can wear during the daytime as well as during the nighttime. It has an elegance, it has a classiness. So I do not think that people can wear it. Like, I do not think that people would wear it that much just casually, like wearing joggings and stuff. But on formal occasions, it's pretty much useful all throughout the day, all throughout the evening. Um, I think it's a superb if you want to go out like some evenings, suited up perhaps, or just with a very nice, sharp sense of style and a very nice elegance to yourself. Like if you have a lot of composure as a person, you can rock this every evening if you want to. I think it's a definite signature scent, friendly like scent. You can wear it anytime you want. You just have like it has you need to have like the composure of the person who's wearing this because it's an elegant one. It's sophisticated. It has something like the spirit of a poet or something like that. It's a very, very, very masterfully done, elegant fragrance. Um, and I do think that you need to like stand upright. Have a good posture. Uh, Wear something nice. Be that kind of person. It's a fragrance that is well designed for some people. I do think it does fit my personality quite well because I am quite calm and reserved, and sometimes I like to be a little more elegant, and sometimes whatever. But I do think it fits really well my whole personality. It has that, yeah, that classical music kind of appeal. Like I said, Baroque music, French Baroque music for me. And I'm wearing it tonight because I'm going to sing at a little concert that I am organizing. So yeah, like it's my favorite fragrance, probably my favorite fragrance of all time. I just like it so much. It's like the tea is there, the Neroli, which is very elegant, and all the base notes just giving it like something more ominous, bigger, and more projecting, and everything just matches so well together. It's charming, like very pleasing to the nose. For me, it's a 10 out of 10 scent. You can wear it in winter, in whatever season you want. It's super easy to wear for any season. Like it's all about like the opulence and the elegance and whatever. And it's all about who you are as a person, if this fragrance is for you or not. It's all about if you smell it and you're like, I just want to smell like that. I think it's my scent, or if you're not. Then again, is it like a more masculine or feminine fragrance? I do think anyone can pull it off quite well. It is branded unisex too. Normally, the haute cologne fragrances are vastly more attributed to men in general, like the Neroli or the cologne fragrances. But I think that it's Neroli is still like a very nice white floral used in a lot of female-oriented fragrances. I do think that anyone can rock this. It's really, like I said, just a matter of it's one of those scents. If you smell it and you're like, whatever, then it's not for you. If you smell it and you're like having pictures in your head and just hearing music and stuff like that, just it just happens and it just clicks. Like I like it did with me, then this fragrance is for you, I guess. It's like probably my top one fragrance for my life. So this is it. Remember to spread love and spray love. Bye bye.